and welcome to the Little Historians Magazine TV. So, Medusa is one of the most famous monsters of Greek mythology, and today we're going to learn a little bit more about her story and show you how to make a mask, just in case you needed a new costume idea or you just fancied doing a historical craft. So Rosie, how do we start?
So to start with, you want to get your paper plate and colour it in green. Medusa is a type of monster known as a gorgon. She was one of three sisters, so it was Medusa, Steno and Euryale, and they could turn anyone who looked at them into stone. So the interesting thing about Medusa is that she was the only mortal one of the three sisters. The other two couldn't die, just like the gods. In the original version by ancient Greek writer Homer, he only talks about one monster who lived in the underworld, but another ancient Greek writer, Hesiod, added two more monsters and the names we now know.
So now we've coloured in our plates green, we're going to make her snake hair, and we don't know what we're going to make it out of yet. We've got some string, some paper and some straws, and we're going to have a little play around and show you. Gorgons usually look like winged women with heads of snake rather than hair, with ugly faces. But as time goes on, of course, the story changes. And later on, Medusa is beautiful, unlike the other Gorgons. Because Medusa was the only mortal one, she gets killed by the hero Perseus, who cut off her head. But it was still deadly, so it was given to Athena, who put it into her shield. In one version of the story anyway. In another, Perseus just buried it in the marketplace in Argos.
But there's a completely different version too, where Medusa starts off as a beautiful human who always boasts about her beauty, and one day she is in the Parthenon, Athena's temple, where she boasts that she was more beautiful than Athena herself. Athena is outraged, and to punish Medusa for having too much vanity and pride, turns her into the ugly snake-haired Gorgon. So she has to run away from the city and find the other two Gorgon sisters. Having so many versions of the myth shows us how exciting, but also how careful we have to be when looking at ancient history. It happened such a long time ago that we don't know entirely what's true. But I think that's part of the fun, being a detective for history. Now that you've got your snakes on your mask, what we're going to do is add a face and then add a stick so we can hold the mask up. But remember to make your face really scary, because these are horrible creatures.
There's so many other stories from ancient Greek mythology, so of course there's other monsters, not just Medusa. There's Cyclopses, the giant one-eyed creatures that live in caves and eat sheep. There's Cerberus, the three-headed dog that guards the underworld. And there's even a Minotaur, a half-man, half-bull that guards a labyrinth. But I think that's enough monsters for today.
I think so. It's time for the big reveal. And don't worry, these masks won't turn you to stone like Medusa will. Whose do you think is better? Do you think Katie's or mine? Vote in the poll on our channel.
Thank you so much for watching. We do hope you've enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you next time. Bye!